Hey everybody, welcome to the KyleBobCast. I'll be your host, Kyle Bob. Do you think that spiders are really awkward at parties? Because they're all just standing in the corner? Maybe that could be. Spiders are antisocial. A lot of them are widows, but not as many as you think. And a lot of them are recluses. Oh no. And a lot of them are lone wolf spiders. You know about that spider, the wolf spider? It's kind of like a spider, but it's like really gray and hairy. It's kind of weird. Gray, hairy spider, grandpa spider. Why do they call it wolf spider? They could have called it grandpa spider. That would have been funny. They made it all serious, yeah, even though it's not all that venomous, although it might be a little bit, but it's not fatal, so you don't have to worry too much. It'll cause an inconvenience, it'll probably ruin your day, but it won't ruin your life. Hey, hey, wolf spiders. That was a song about spiders. Why does bamboo grow so fast, but pandas grow so slow? Anybody else put catnip in your cake batter so your cat's whiskers can finally be used for whisking? You know what's odd? Potato sauce isn't a word. It's odd to me. Can you have a parade with just one person holding a root beer float? Why did we stop at the triangle when there were so many other shapes that we could have turned into instruments? Here's an idea. It's called The Big Hug. The world ends with the people uniting against the computers in one big arbitrary group hug where nothing matters. And that's a concept that could be an ending to a book or a movie or a video game or even maybe a poem. You know what would make the desert better? More sandcastles. That's just my opinion. I don't mean to make it controversial because people be like, well, the pyramids, those were about a lot of suffering. But just sandcastles are just, they're fun. Just bring a bucket of water to the desert, make a little sandcastle and make it better. And people will say, hey, it's going to just blow down right away. Well, pessimistic thinking, okay? You got to reinforce your sandcastle with concrete. That's what you got to do. And then some people might say, oh, well, that's not even sandcastle. That's just a concrete. Shut up. Shh. Anywho, on a lighter note, balloons. No, I'm just kidding. That's stupid. That was the dumbest joke I've ever told. That's not even true at all. That's the sad thing about it. That's like an average level thought. Hey everybody, here's a cannabinoid-inspired idea. Belgian waffle fries. If you make them, you will break the food spectrum. The kitchen will implode. Your family will understand, but know the risk. Hey everybody, you know what instrument we haven't had yet? The slide whistle. You know, more bands should incorporate the slide whistle into their songs. And there should be more professional slide whistle players. Because I think there's room for innovation there. And I'm sure there are a lot of people that could innovate better than me. I just tried to do it inhaling and it didn't make a lot of noise and it mostly just hurt. So that's not the correct innovation, but that's innovation. Sometimes you go the wrong way. Actually, 99% of the time you go the wrong way. Hey, you know what would have sucked if at the end of The Lion King, Simba came back to find that Scar was all buff from eating like 3 giraffes a day, and meanwhile Simba had just been filling up on potato bugs? It would have been a double tragedy instead of a single tragedy. It would have been bad. Meow, 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 meow. Something with chicken and liver, yeah, please deliver. Meow mix, meow, meow, meow mix, meow, meow. Made with cheap ingredients, it'll give your cat indigestion, don't buy it. Here we got Ziggy as a guest. He's the only guest on the KyleBobCast. No other guests exist. You got something you want to say to all of our cat listeners at home? More purring. That's nice. When you gift someone a book, it's technically putting a tree inside a tree and wrapping it in a tree and putting it under a tree. So that book better not be about saving trees. Guess what, everybody? You know what time it is? Kazoo time! I'm just kidding. We're not going to do any more kazoo. No, wait. You know what I got to do? I'm sorry to do this. I know I promised otherwise, but I got to do it because I got the banjo and I got to have the kazoo. So then it can be Banjo-Kazooie, like that N64 game with the bear and the bird, and also Banjo-Tooie. That was the sequel, and then there were like 2 games. That was something. I bet some crabs are really positive and are willing to get you out of a pinch. Space between the space. The space between the space. If you're gonna be a little bit naughty, you gotta be a little bit nice. You gotta have some space between the space. If you're gonna drink that hot sauce, you gotta have a little side of rice. Some space between the space, so you could and get some pineapple juice. Apparently that's effective against hot sauce and hot peppers. You can drink a citric juice, it works. It wouldn't seem like a thing that you could do, but it works. I've tried it myself. Water's actually a bad idea because all it does is spread the hot sauce around because it's an acid. And what the water does is it just moves it around to all these pain receptors. And by acid I meant oil, because that just goes and floats on top of the water. But it's also an acid. Actually, wait, I forget what's an acid and what's a base, and I forget a lot of things. I need some space between the spice. Space between the spice. Wouldn't that be nice? Some space between the spice. I want to take an old couch and turn it into a garden so I can grow couch potatoes. Put the pedal to the metal. It's a very horrifying phrase. If you're a flower, idea for a better kind of zoo where we'll put eyebrows on all the animals to make them more expressive, to make them more impressive. It's mild animal abuse. I'm not trying to act obtuse, but I think it'd be cool if maybe we could use some augmented reality technology to make all the animals look like they have eyebrows, to make them more expressive, to make them more impressive. It'd be cool. It's just a thing I was thinking of. Penguins, they have eyebrows now, and not just the macaroni penguins. Hey, did you hear about the track star who shaved his head so he could run faster? Balderdash. Hey, let's talk about aardvarks. Aardvarks are a little arrogant, and they're a little bit kind of the cut in line at the dictionary signups people, and they're just the hybrids of anteaters and armadillos. And what do they even do? How big would a cookie dough asteroid have to be to land on the Earth? Perfectly cooked. Think about that one. You know, I don't mean to break the illusion with this, but Cookie Monster, he wasn't real. And he had no throat, so he technically never ate any cookies. So that was a waste of cookies, really. And I hope they had a cookie dog to eat all the crumbs. Even though that's not good for dogs, but I mean that's why you got to get a cookie dog. It's different. It's like specifically bred for the cookies. Chocolate's okay. No, we'll make cookies that are good for dogs. That's better. Cookie dog, they're made of biscuits. The cookies are made of biscuits, not the dogs. I screwed that up. So anyway, everybody, thank you for listening to the KyleBobCast. It's been a fun time. I hope you had as good of a segment as me, and I hope that your day goes better than it did for the cavemen, because their days were not always good. But your day should be going swell because you can just go to the grocery store. You can get yourself a pizza. You could do that. No one can stop you from doing that except the bank. But like, if they don't stop you, you're good. You're good for today anyway. They might get you later, but for now, yummy pizza. Okay. So I was going to say good night, everybody, but right now it's the morning. So good morning, everybody, and goodbye.